Hey, how y'all doing? We about to react to this video real quick, but before you do anything, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. It really helps. The comments and the likes really help. It forces YouTube to acknowledge me, to put me in the algorithm so I can grow my channel. So if you got a second or two, there you go. That should have been long enough for you to like and subscribe or comment or whatever. So we about to get into this video. This man basically getting groped on live stream. On camera. I'm sure y'all heard about this. I'm sure everybody saw this. At this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I'm still in shock and I don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly, because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. The fact is, sexual assault is never okay, regardless of gender or status. We're all human, and we should respect each other. Most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. Okay, now, I'm not about to sit here and give my 2 cents on it. I mean, it's terrible that this happened to this young man. If you look at the video, he was obviously extremely uncomfortable. But one thing I want y'all to understand, do y'all understand why they're not covering this story? Do y'all understand why mainstream media is not covering this story? Think about it. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Mainstream media is not covering this story because this does not go with their agenda. How can they make the man look like the bad person if he's not the one committing the act? The woman, she's obviously the one doing it. We all see what she's doing, and they got a bunch of kids inside the room. This is egregious. But you know what? I noticed something. Nobody's came out with her name. Nobody knows about who she is, her age, none of that. And if he does not press charges or do something, nothing's ever going to happen about this. I don't know why this happened 2 days ago, and I'm just now figuring this out. I'm just now finding this out because I've been making my own content. If I didn't search, I would have not found this. People are the ones covering this. The mainstream media is not covering this. And the reason why they're not covering this is because it does not go with their agenda. It's a problem for their agenda. It's a conflict of interest. How can we make the women look like victims if they the ones out here doing these acts? They can't. So nobody's going to say nothing about this. And the reason why I really wanted to bring this to light is because black people, you need to understand, when you don't have your own media, when you don't control your own destiny, stuff like this is going to continue to get swept under the rug. Even though this happened to a black man from a black woman, there was no coverage on this. Nobody knows how he's feeling about this. This man he's been rich since he was a kid, since he was a little child. This grown man now, he's been rich. You really think how he had no idea what to do? And he in a room with a bunch of people. And if you watch the full video, it looked like a guy saw what was going on and he went over there and helped MJ out. He went over there and saved him from what was transpiring. He obviously didn't want to be touched, and he was, I don't know, he looked like he was too frightened to really say anything or speak up for himself, which I understand. Like, I would have handled that differently. Obviously, I'm older, and he probably didn't want to rock the boat. The dude knew he was on stream. Man, I feel bad for him. But this goes to show black people, we need our own media. We need our own avenues of outlet, media, all of that stuff. We need our own stuff so that way we can talk about things like this. So we can use situations like this, learn from them, and then notify the public. So people like this, whoever this woman is, can be held accountable. So people can know, like, look, women are not the only ones that get assaulted. Men do too. You can see clearly in the clip, this young man is being assaulted and nothing's being done about it. Nobody's talking about it. Well, people are talking about it. I can't see people aren't talking about it. People are talking about it. The mainstream media is the one that's not talking about it. The mainstream media is the one throwing this under the rug. They're the ones sweeping this under the rug. They're the ones not talking about it. Nobody's saying anything about this. If I didn't have TikTok, I would have never knew this happened. Think about that. That's probably why they want to get rid of TikTok. I really hope that he get his just due. Things like this need to be dealt with accordingly, the same way it would be if it was a woman. That guy who is, I think his name Ty Lee, or Tylil. He's a streamer. That was his sister. He was actually defending his sister until everybody made him apologize for what that is actually warranted an apology. But at first he was defending his sister, and people were like, "Nah, bro, you out of pocket." And so he decided to take the situation seriously. But honestly, I don't think people care. People don't really care. People just using this to shine light as to, yo, you see the double standard. People using this to call out a double standard, but I don't think people really care, man. I don't see enough people posting it. I haven't seen nobody say anything about this on my Facebook. I didn't see nobody say nothing about this on YouTube. I didn't see this trending anywhere. But when I went on TikTok, I was actually looking for things to talk about. I was looking for new ideas, new content, stuff like that. And I saw this, and I wasn't even going to talk about this. I was going to talk about something else. But I saw this, and I realized nobody talked about this. Why the fuck didn't I even know that this happened, which is crazy. If the roles were reversed, you already know this man, they would be making memes out of him, putting them on pictures with P. Diddy and R. Kelly and all these other people. And nobody cares about this, man. I really hope this young man get justice, and I hope he does something about this, because things like this happen. This happens very frequently to men, but nobody ever talk about it, and a lot of men never speak about it. And honestly, had people not seen, maybe he wouldn't have even said anything about it. But anyways, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that, man. I got more coming for y'all, man. I'm sorry I had to even drop this story. I did not want to talk about this. This is not something that I wanted to put on my channel, but this is a reactionary channel, and I wanted to make sure that I was not being biased, and I was making sure that I was saying what needs to be said. So I'll see y'all again, man. And like I said, MJ, man, I really hope you get the counseling and comfortability you need to move past this situation, bro.